Gravity is the most mysterious force in existence, the force that has the ability to travel through time. In this video, I intend to fully explain this mysterious force to you, dear ones, and answer this interesting question: how can we travel in time using gravity? You don't need any previous knowledge to understand this video, and I promise to explain it fully and comprehensively to you. To support us, please first like the video and subscribe to the channel so that we get energy and can produce beautiful content for you, dear ones. Well, first, let me tell you a short history of the discovery of this force, but I promise that we won't waste your time with its history and quickly get to the point. On December 5th, 1642, a highly intelligent person named Isaac Newton was born in England. Isaac Newton showed his amazing talent in his youth. He moved to a village when he was young and started researching, and one of the topics that always occupied Newton's mind was why, when an apple is released from the tree, falls to the ground, but the same thing does not happen to the moon, and it is always in an orbit around the Earth. This question made him discover the most mysterious force of existence, gravity, and formulate his first equations of motion with the help of mathematics. After that, Einstein observed in 1916 that when Newton's equations were examined in large dimensions like a black hole, these equations no longer work correctly. For this reason, he presented a theory called general relativity and was able to provide more general equations for gravity and motion. It is interesting to know that GPS and mapping satellites work using Einstein's equations, not Newton's equations. Now, if I want to explain this theory to you in a very simple way, I must say that time passes more slowly in the vicinity of massive objects than in the vicinity of low-mass objects. For example, suppose that you have gone to the vicinity of a black hole with an imaginary ship and your friend. It is related to you on the Earth. You, who are next to the black hole, measure an hour exactly 60 minutes, and your friend, who is on the Earth, measures an hour exactly 60 minutes. Now it is possible that you may have a question. Well, this is not a strange thing. But exactly the difference is created at this point, that if you are able to observe the clock on the Earth, you see that every 1 second passes for you, it may take days on Earth. Pay attention, I said ratio. All this theory is summarized in the keyword relativity. As you saw in the movie Interstellar, when Cooper and his companions traveled to Miller's planet, which was in the vicinity of a black hole, time passed slower for them than the doctor and his daughter who were on Earth. And when they reached the ship, they realized that the 2 hours they were on Miller's planet, 21 years have passed on Earth, and we witnessed a sad scene where Dr. Cooper's daughter became Cooper. I think physics is so beautiful, which can even create such dramatic scenes. I hope that I have been able to convey the concept of general relativity to you. Now, I said all this to get to the main topic of time travel using gravity. We all know that our world is made up of 3 dimensions called height, width, and length. And since we are 3-dimensional beings, we can easily fit in these 3 dimensions in such a way that you have moved by going up in the dimension of height, and by moving left and right in the width dimension, and by moving forward and backward in the length dimension, you have moved. But I must tell you that we also have a 4th dimension called the dimension of time. But because we are 3-dimensional beings, we do not have the ability to move anywhere in this dimension, and this dimension is only an arrow forward, that is, the future, which is forced to accompany us. But let's assume that we were 4-dimensional beings and we could move easily in the time dimension. If we were a 4-dimensional being, the future and the past would be only hills and valleys, that by climbing it we travel to the future, and by going down to the past. But fortunately, we have a trump card for traveling in the 4th dimension. Now I know that many of you are thinking to yourself that we can travel at a speed close to the speed of light in the future. But now we are talking about gravity, and we have nothing to do with it. Our trump card is a force called gravity. This mysterious force has the ability to easily fit in the dimensions of time, and it can create a bridge between us with the future or the past. Just like in the movie Interstellar, when Cooper entered the black hole, he was able to understand the 4th dimension, and going up and down to the past or future of his daughter's room. And with the great gravity of the black hole, he was able to communicate with his daughter's past. But to achieve it, we need to first understand what will happen inside a black hole and be able to formulate the singularity. We hope that one day our technologies will be so advanced that we can analyze the inside of a black hole and travel in time easily. In your opinion, if we can one day travel in time, will we go to the future or the past? I myself would like to go to the future and see the new science discovered by mankind. Please write your answers in the comments section. And please, from now on, any question or suggestion that comes to your mind, be sure to ask me in the comments section. I promise to answer all of them as soon as possible. Thank you for watching the video until the end, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please like the video to support us and subscribe to the channel so that you can use other contents of the channel. We end the video with a sentence from Einstein. I am enough of the artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world.